You know, some stories start in the most incredible places. This one begins with a faint, mysterious glow in a cold, rundown shed in Paris. And it ends with a brilliant beacon of hope, saving millions of lives in cancer clinics all over the world. We're talking, of course, about the story of Marie Curie. When you think of modern medicine today, you probably picture something like this, right? Bright, sterile, hopeful environments where radiotherapy is a cornerstone of cancer care. But the science that makes all this possible, well, it started somewhere very, very different. It started right here, back in 1898. Just look at it. A miserable, leaking shed. A former dissecting room, of all things, with basically no proper ventilation. And yet, this is the place where Marie and Pierre Curie would kick off a revolution that would forever change how we see the universe. Okay, so let's dive into the science of it. Back then, the thinking was pretty simple. The atom was a solid, stable, indivisible little ball. That was it. But Marie Curie, well, she was about to blow that whole idea right out of the water with one single brilliant hypothesis. And this was the spark. The idea that energy could come from within the atom itself was, well, it was completely radical. It suggested that atoms weren't just boring little marbles, but that they contained a powerful, hidden world of energy. And she even came up with a name for it, radioactivity. She was describing a process happening deep inside the atom. I mean, think about that for a second. This one concept didn't just create the entire field of nuclear physics, it also gave us a brand new way to heal. But, and this is a big but, this incredible breakthrough didn't just happen overnight. It came at a huge cost, born from years of just relentless, backbreaking, and honestly, really dangerous work, all under the absolute worst circumstances. And this, wow, this really gives you a sense of the sheer scale of their effort. To isolate just a tiny, tiny speck of her new elements, polonium and radium, Marie had to process over a ton of a mineral ore called pitchblende, a whole ton. I mean, can you even imagine it? Working day in and day out in that shed, freezing in the winter, suffocating in the summer, all while constantly handling materials they didn't fully realize were slowly poisoning them. Both she and Pierre suffered from chronic fatigue and inflammation, their hands burned and scarred by the very elements they were discovering. Their dedication was just absolute, and they paid an incredibly heavy price for it. Please remember to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell. Share and like our videos. The information in the video is compiled from open sources. Thank you. But out of all that struggle, something incredible emerged. A priceless gift for all of us. That faint, mysterious glow from radium, it was about to become a powerful new weapon in the fight against cancer. And you can see the journey laid out right here. It's a straight line from that initial discovery in 1898 all the way to modern cancer care. See, Marie Curie didn't just stop at the science. She dedicated her life to applying it for good, founding these incredible institutions that would pioneer the medical use of radiation. It's honestly wild to think about the journey. On the one hand, you had this dangerous new novelty. I mean, they were literally putting radioactive materials in beauty creams. People had no idea of the dangers. And now? Now, we've learned to harness that same power with incredible precision in life-saving treatments that are used every single day. And this is what's so amazing about her. Marie Curie didn't just discover something and move on. She had a vision for how science should serve humanity. She actually built an institution from the ground up, designed to get research from the lab to the patient as fast as possible. She built it on these three core pillars. You've got a world-class research center pushing the boundaries, you have a modern hospital giving patients cutting-edge treatments, and you have an educational mission to train the next generation. It's this perfect cycle of discovery, healing, and teaching, all under one roof. That vision is still revolutionary today. And this quote from 1932 really says it all, doesn't it? Therapy should be permanently backed up by scientific research, without which no progress is possible. That was her core philosophy. She knew that real, lasting progress in medicine couldn't just happen by chance. It had to be built on a foundation of pure scientific curiosity and really tough, rigorous research. So when we talk about her legacy, it's so much bigger than just the science. It's really a story of perseverance against absolutely incredible odds, and in the process, changing not only science, but society itself. And the struggle wasn't just in the lab. As a woman and an immigrant from Poland, she faced constant, vicious hostility. I mean, look at this political cartoon from the time. It's literally weighing her against the established male scientists, questioning if a woman should even be allowed to enter the French Academy of Sciences. Newspapers fueled a public campaign against her. But despite all of it, she shattered every single one of those barriers. And this quote, this just perfectly captures who she was. One never notices what has been done. One can only see what remains to be done. She was never, ever satisfied. And that relentless drive, that focus on what's next, continues to inspire not just the fight against cancer, but the push for true equality in science and everywhere else. So we're left with this question, right? A century later, how do we truly honor a legacy that turned a faint glow in a shed into a global beacon of hope? Well, I think her story is this powerful reminder that a discovery isn't the end of the road, it's just the beginning. It shows us that from the most humble of settings, one person's relentless search for knowledge can cast a light so bright, it illuminates the path for all of humanity for generations to come.